And we're back. So last time, you ventured past the village you found in the sewers after talking with Darren, who explained about the mad alchemist lab that lay beyond the eastern ruins. You ventured into said ruins and discovered a cacophony of giggling slimes that chased you through the halls for 5 hours. And you escaped. And that was literally all that happened, because I did not plan that encounter very well.
I don't think that was your fault.
Well, I am the DM, so technically, yes, it is my fault.
It was enjoyable.
Well, that's good. I'm glad it was at least enjoyable.
I realized that I can turn into a hummingbird.
That is something that happened, yes.
We all four had awesome stuff that we did the last session. I don't know. I count it as a win.
Oh,
Well, good.
okay.
I'm glad. So, stop the epic music. I kind of hate Fredbo because it takes way more keystrokes to get something going. I miss Groovy. Alright. So, when you escaped the ruins last time round, entered a corridor and the door closed behind you. You find yourself in a small entryway. You guys find yourself on the thing?
Yeah, we're at the bottom.
Bottom left. If anyone didn't find it yet.
Yep, bottom left. So you are in a small entryway, and before you stands a massive steel vault door.
My time has come. I'm guessing it's locked, but never mind. Maybe it's not. Is there anything else? Yeah, where is this door on the thing exactly?
Straight in front of you.
Oh.
It is the
Does it
only
seem to
feature in the room.
Have like
there
a
it
door
is.
handle or a lock?
So it looks like a bank vault. It has like a big spinning wheel in the middle.
Okay.
It has a
Oh.
handle on the right hand
Okay.
side, and below the handle, where you would expect like a keyhole on a standard door, is a small bluish green crystal.
Is is it like glowing? Like what is it?
It's just a crystal set into the metal.
Okay.
Does it
Anything
move
else?
at all? Can you push?
What's that?
Does it move at all? Like, can you push it in further, almost like a button?
No, it does not budge if you touch it.
And you said there's
Well-
nothing else in the room, right?
Nope, nothing else. The walls and floor and ceiling are all made of smooth metal.
Okay.
Oh, does it look like it's got a combination to it, or that we just like turn the wheel and it opens?
From the appearance of it, it looks like you turn the wheel and that should unlock it and you can pull it open.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. If no one else tries it first, I'm just gonna go ahead and try and open the thing. Like
Okay.
turning the wheel, you know.
So you grab hold of the wheel and try to turn it, and it will not budge. At the same time, you hear sort of a scraping sound, like someone like dragging maybe like a blade over metal, and words begin to appear in the door. And they read, "Has a blade of jagged cut, keeps the quickest hand out shut, goes in darkness, wears a ring, one is quiet, many sing." Did
Does
I
it-
lose you all? What happened?
No.
No, we're thinking.
Yeah.
I'm,
I was
I'm
very
going
much
over it in
thinking.
my head and thinking. Like, okay, so there's a ring. Is there a way that we can get it posted in chat?
Sure.
I was just gonna ask if it stays there, then can you post it? Because if it disappeared right away, that would suck. But
I'll put it
as
in the
long as it
handouts.
stays where, yeah.
Well, there's 4 lines, and there's 4 of us. I don't think any of us can hear a ring.
This is it, folks. This is the whole session.
This is gonna be the soul system.
And to make sure you said the door's made out of metal, right?
Yes, the door.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Eric, do it!
I can't do it to metal. Let's open it with stone.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I don't think I've got any.
That's, I wish I was a wizard. I would just knock.
Oh, I have heat metal. I don't know what that will
Don't.
do.
Just don't.
That might fuse the cylinders or columns.
Or it can melt the doorway.
Yeah, it just
You
heats
get
it.
the
It doesn't
impression
melt
that this
it.
door is like several feet thick.
It would
Okay.
just heat the metal. It wouldn't melt it off.
Let's see what spells do
it seems to be describe. I mean, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it seems to be describing something. But like, what is that thing that it's describing is the problem.
As a blade of jagged oak keeps the quickest hand and goes in darkness. Oh my god, is it literally just a key?
It is just a key.
Oh my god.
I don't know why, because I was just like, I'm just thinking of a key. I'm just like, it's a key.
Oh my god.
It's not the hardest riddle in the world.
Sad.
Does Thorn say that?
Oh.
Yeah, Thorn says that.
All right. So when Thorn speaks, the crystal below the doorknob begins to glow brightly. There is a flash of light, and you actually feel yourselves pulled toward the crystal. And a moment later, you are standing on the opposite side of the door.
Awesome.
Oh, that was easy.
A second. Just-
I'll put this in.
Oh god, we lost Thorn. Oh, there he is. Okay.
There you go.
And that little break in the wall in front of me, is it a... Can I see into it?
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Is it like a door or a window?
Yeah, you're right in line of sight of whatever might be down that corridor.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of scary.
Well, I'll wait till you're done revealing that, sorry.
Okay.
Great.
That looks like an instrument.
So, from this side, John, the door, it's still, if we turn around, the door still appears to be, like, shut, locked. Is there, like, any sort of...
Yep, so on this side of the door, rather than the big spinning wheel and handle and crystal, it's just one large crystal that looks exactly the same as the one that was below the handle that just dominates the entire side of the door.
Okay. Cool.
This sort of looks like a storage room. If I go into here, can I like peek around and see if there's any... Oh.
Do we hear anything?
You can hear, it's mostly quiet, you can hear the steady drip of water coming from the left-hand corridor.
The left-hand corner?
Ooh, a chest! Is there anyone, like, I peek around the corner, is there anyone further down? Okay. Oh, dang.
You mean, when you said left-hand corridor, do you mean the one that Corey is...
Sorry, right hand.
Oh, okay,
I'm Dutch.
cool.
I'm bad with right and left.
That's
Is
fine. Just making sure.
chest locked?
Yes. No, chest is unlocked. It holds various sundry goods. Nothing that looks very valuable or important.
What about these crates over here?
Same thing.
Same
I
thing.
peek around this corner.
Is that purple crystal anything?
Sorry, what?
On the
Purple
ta-
crystal.
The purple
No,
crystal
it's
on the table?
It's set dressing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is that a bed?
That is a carpet.
No, I mean
Oh,
this
wait.
white thing that I'm on right now. I'm not
What
moving
white
there,
thing?
just to like show them. This one. I'm on top of.
No,
Oh.
it's another
It
table
looks
with
like
a tablecloth on it.
But it looks like a table.
Okay.
So, from what you can tell, this is like a storage room. There's furniture in here that's covered in sheets, and it doesn't look like anyone's been in here in a very long time.
Oh.
And
Well,
besides
You know
the
what, the
various
carpet-
goods that you would expect to find in a storage room like this, like rolled up carpets and like discarded clothes and things people generally store for long periods of time, there are oddities like potion vials that are empty, cracked crystals, you know, things that you might associate with a wizard.
Okay.
Hmm.
I take some of the potion vials. How big are they?
They're just like standard potion vials.
I take a couple of them to have like empty
For the-
bars.
Sure, you can find 4 of them that are intact with stoppers.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. And I'm guessing that's all. Is there anything else?
You
Of
don't
value.
see anything else at a glance.
Yeah.
What if I went looking?
I don't know. What if you went looking?
Well, like, can I roll an investigation check, or does it seem
Have I
like?
ever said no to that?
Well, no, I know. It's just like, is there like a? Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that too. Investigation, okay?
an 11.
You can do investigation or perception if you'd like to. Whoops. I
Oh,
didn't
well,
do
if we
that.
could have done perception, I would have done perception.
Oh God,
my
we're
God.
trapped.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, sweet.
not much better.
Did mine show up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Did. Awesome. I'm so happy.
Maybe.
So yeah, searching through, taking your time, like opening boxes and sifting through them and stuff. You don't find anything that seems very important. It's really just looks like an abandoned storage room.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Can I take a carpet? Just in case. I just want a carpet.
He's gonna carry around a carpet.
If you want
No,
to,
I have a
suppose.
backpack.
We could put it in back.
I-
Yeah,
I have a
carpet is
backpack.
not going to fit in your backpack.
A rolled up carpet. Sad day. You know what? I'll just carry a backpack. I mean, I carry a carpet. Sure.
Okay, it's about 4 feet long.
It will not encumber me.
I'm just letting you know. It's going to take, you know, you're going to have to like hold it on your shoulder, so one hand is going to be occupied at all times.
Oh, sad day. Whatever.
Unless you want to like,
Alright.
I don't know, rig up some complicated rope thing and harness.
No, it's not that deep.
So
I'm here. Can I
Thorn is now
see
carrying
any?
a dusty old carpet.
No, I said it's not that serious. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, well, if Defiant's just walking right up to the end of the corridor, I'll walk up with her.
Oh,
Do we
well,
see more into the room?
No, because good. Y'all need to see what's going on.
Yeah, I want to peek around.
So you
Oh
see,
yeah, y'all got that. Oh whoa.
You see a room that,
Mhm.
by the way, everything is illuminated, but you can't see the source. It's like it's coming from the walls itself. Like the walls
That's
are
so
glowing.
cool.
There is a large statue of a robed wizard-like figure in the center of the room. To either side are pools of brilliant turquoise water. On the pool on the left, there's a steady drip, drip, drip of water from the ceiling where there's like, it looks like there's a spout that probably is used to fill the pool. There's one on the other side too, but it's not dripping. And that
the
is
drip
all
is
you
starting.
see, really. There is a strange...
What is that thing in the
there is a-
bottom left-hand corner?
I was just
That's what I
about to
was gonna
explain that.
ask.
There is a stone arch in the corner of the room that does not appear to do or lead to anything.
Gotta be
Oh,
a
heck.
portal of some.
Yep. So you said this steady drip of the one pool, just to make sure. That was like a trickle sort of thing, or is it like coming in pretty?
No, just a
Like-
drip, like a steady drip.
Okay.
Does the statue seem
I-
familiar at all in any way?
Oh, okay. We're just like going into the room. That's fine. Yeah, I
Nope,
kind of want to
it's
go up
a
and look
pretty
at the
nondescript statue.
I'm not sneaking, but I think at this point John knows without me saying that I'm paying attention to everything, including the ceiling. So I figured I didn't need to say it.
Is there anything around the base of the statue? Any words?
Yes, at the base of the statue is the phrase, "Once spoken, I am broken."
Silence?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You guys are doing good tonight. That is the correct answer.
What happens?
Born MVP for brilliance today. I love it.
What happens if I say the word silence?
Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I hear my daughter crying.
All right.
Wait, that's right. He has two of them.
Being at our various levels of health right now,
I'm fine.
I'm just saying, I'm fine mostly, but like Tori and Tordic's a little bit, you know.
Pretty low.
We'll be okay. We'll be fine. I mean, are y'all trying to take a short rest here?
No,
I don't know that I want a
was
short
asking
rest.
them.
I mean, it is a fairly small place, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
We could take a rest here if we wanted to, but I
Oh.
don't.
My take, I wouldn't recommend it.
I am back, by the way.
Oh, hey.
So besides the text at the bottom, is there anything else interesting, design-wise or anything?
Nope, just it seems to be a statue made of bronze.
What happens if I speak the word silence like we spoke the word tea?
Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, I tell everyone to be quiet and not to move or make any noises for a prolonged period of time to see if anything
And-
happens.
Oh.
Sorry, does anything happen when there's... I should wait.
How long are you gonna wait?
I say 60 seconds.
Oh, I was gonna wait like 5 seconds.
I think
No,
we
that's
You
need-
what-
want us to
I
not
wanna
make any
humor-
noise? I'll just cast.
I want to humor
silence.
Corey. I want to wait a full minute.
Does anything happen after the first like 5 or 10 seconds, John?
No.
Okay, at
Okay.
that point, I'm just gonna like, to Corey, I'm gonna like point at the dripping water in the corner.
Right.
You want it to be quiet? I can make it quiet.
Yeah, can you cast
No,
silence?
no, Torek, you're good. Don't.
Don't cast silence.
Why would we not cast silence?
Well,
Why would he waste a spell slot? What would we need it for?
Because you said it needed to be
Make
silent
the
for
water
the
stop-
statue.
Okay. Is there
You said it's on the
a-
left-hand side, right?
Yes.
Yeah, is there a handle that I see is turned on to make the water fill the pool?
You don't see any spouts There are spigots here.
How deep is the pool?
Probably about 2 feet.
And how high up is the spigot?
It is about 6 feet up.
From the bottom
Like,
of the pool or
From the bottom of the
floor
pool.
level?
Or from the floor, I mean.
Wait, I'm
can I
sorry,
just look in there?
In the spout?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dark.
How big is
Torek.
this?
Yeah.
Light, please.
Okay. I turn on the orb and float it over there.
Okay, it lights a few inches up, but it's still dark.
It's still dark down there.
By putting your hand
so
over it.
This spout
Stop dripping.
is like maybe an inch in diameter.
Oh, I thought it was like a large. Okay, no, that's fine.
By putting your hand over it, Thorn, so that it stops dripping.
Okay, I stopped the dripping.
Okay, you put your hand over it, and the dripping stops for a few seconds until the water starts to leak out around your hand.
Well, this
Oh,
is
needed to wash the goo off. Thank you.
Oh, you
Mine
want
just shakes her head.
more water?
Do we need to fill the pool? I don't know.
The pool is already
No,
full.
what I'm trying
Where's
to do
the
is
water-
stop the dripping so that it's silent in the room.
Where's the water going? Is there seem to be a drain or anything, crack or anything that it's leaking out into? Because you said no.
Nope.
So
And what is this thing again? It is a.
A stone arch.
yeah, that's where I'm
Is
going.
there anything
next. I'm
written
done
on the
with this.
stone arch?
Can I just walk through the arch and see what happens?
Sure. Alright, you step through the arch and nothing happens.
Are there any words written on it?
Nope.
Any interesting designs or anything?
It's very
Anything that
nicely
gives-
carved.
Okay.
I think we need to make it silent in here, which means it needs to stop dripping.
All right, so
it's
Tordek, I guess you
technically-
can cast silence.
Okay, I'll just cast silence.
Alright,
Okay.
you cast
That's it.
your silent spell, it expands throughout the room, and everything goes quiet. After about 2 minutes, there's a vibration in the floor. And the statue
Nice.
actually kind of slides forward, and a panel on the wall behind it opens, revealing a corridor.
Good job, Corey.
Thank you. I walk around the statue, look down the corridor.
Hang on a second.
That is high five, Tordek. Nice.
I was almost about to shape the water to go back up the spout. It's really.
That's really cool.
I was tempted. Yeah. Oh wait. Stairs.
So are we going, or?
So there is a metal grate that seems to have more of the water beneath it that flows into this room.
And can we hear anything? Do we see any life?
You hear sort of a flapping, fluttering sound from somewhere up ahead. It kind of sounds like book pages being flipped rapidly.
I come up and look both ways, make sure that the flapping
Before
isn't
crossing the
our
street.
immediate left and right.
John, when the statue moved forward and all that, did that make any sound?
You were in a silent spell.
Oh fuck, we were. Okay, sorry.
Ooh, a lounging area.
I
Do
promise
you see
I know
anything
basic
moving
logic.
in the room?
Nope.
When does that spell last? Because that.
Last 10 minutes, I'm gonna say.
Can I come check out the desk and the bookshelf if there's any?
We'll say I dropped that.
So this looks like it was somebody's reception area, potentially. There is another stone arch against one wall, and
Yeah.
bookcases behind the desk, as well as some comfortable-looking furniture.
Is there
Ah,
anything
this is nice.
of like who this may belong to?
There's
Or-
no sign of who this may have belonged to.
Is the water pretty close to the grate when it flows down?
Yeah, it's like 4 inches below the metal,
Oh, okay.
and it seems to just be flowing down along this channel into the pool near the center of the room, where it seems to deviate into 2 separate channels.
Okay.
Is
This
there
stone arch,
anything-
does it look like exactly the same as the other one, or is there
It
any
does.
difference? Okay. Does it look like super carbon copy, like exactly the same?
Pretty much. I mean, it
Or-
looks like it was handmade, but it's basically exactly the same.
Yeah, I was wondering about like how like machine precision it looks. Okay. It is different. Okay.
Is there
Are these
anything
bookshelves?
weird about the desk?
Nope, there's nothing weird about it. It's just a wooden desk.
These
I
bookshelves?
just didn't know if there were like hidden compartments or.
Well, you would have to search it.
Yeah. Can I? Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, can I search the desk?
Yes, you can search the desk.
Perception or investigation?
Well, if you're looking for hidden compartments, I would say investigation.
21.
Yeah, you don't find any. All the drawers open when you open them. There doesn't seem to be any hidden compartments in them.
There, like, any papers on top of or in the drawers?
There's some papers in there. Most of them are blank. The few that have scribbles on them are in like a chicken scratch handwriting that's very difficult to read, but they might be names.
Gotcha. I take it just to have it.
And can I see anything while I'm right here? Cool.
Science. Do you
What
want
are
to-
these down here?
There are more bookcases, and there's books and scrolls scattered across the floor all over the place. There's one broken bookcase just north of you. It looks like
Broken.
something like swept through here, it looks like.
Anything specific about the scrolls when I unravel them, or are they just blank?
They are not blank. They are covered in writing in a language you do not know.
Okay. If I collect them, how many are there?
More than you can collect.
Okay, I'll take one. Sure. The books are in the same language, I'm assuming?
Most of them seem to be. Some of them are in the common script. Some of them are in Dwarven. Some of them are in Elven. It looks like quite the collection.
The ones that are in common, what do they say? Briefly, if I just skim through it.
From what you can tell, there's books on all manner of subjects here. Like you name it,
Okay.
there's probably a book for it.
Oh, okay, so it's just like a library type thing. Okay, that's fine. But I will just take that one scroll.
Okay.
Can I see up north from this spot, or do I need to go further?
You can see a little further up north.
Okay.
You can also tell by standing here that fluttering page sound is coming from the north.
Okay, got it. If I were to move here, not there, here, what do I see?
So you see, oops. I hate that if I go like a little bit off the map, the reveal thing doesn't work.
Okay.
So you see a strange apparatus in the center of this area of the room that seems to be siphoning water up from the trench below it, cycling it through several glass tubes and vials, and then dumping it back down in.
That's weird. And what's on this desk, if anything?
A variety of miscellaneous things you do not recognize.
Yep, fair enough. Okay.
You also notice a set of stairs just north of.
Oh,
where you're
I was just about to
standing.
ask, is that a set of stairs?
It is a set of stairs,
That is.
but they look illusionary. They look ephemeral and like they're not really there.
Huh. If I go up and touch it, what happens?
Your hand passes through it.
Weird. That's fun. Just gonna move back over to Tordek. Okay, there's some weird stuff over there. Like there's a stairway that's not there, but it's right there. It's really hard to explain.
That's interesting.
Fine. I'm to check out this bookshelf. I think I'll go check out what Thorn is. Super weird.
I don't even know if I heard him from all the way over there, but
I would say, did y'all hear me?
Well, I guess, are you whispering or are you like?
I get the impression he's just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
I
talking.
would be able to hear at least be like bits and pieces.
You can hear
Can
it.
I?
There's
Yeah.
no other sounds going on besides that fluttering sound from up north.
Yeah, I'll check out. Do I recognize anything? Because I am proficient with the brewer's kit. Does anything look like it might be related to that?
Yeah, potentially some of it, though it doesn't look like what you would recognize. It looks like maybe more advanced versions of some of the stuff you know.
Gotcha.
Defiance, when you check out the bookshelf, much like what Thorn found, it's a collection of books on various subjects.
okay. Is it all the same, like the same spread of languages and stuff?
Yeah, it seems like almost every language is represented here in some form or another.
What are the types of things? Like, is it very like intellectual topics?
It's an
of, like,
eclectic
what-
collection. Everything from magical theory to engineering to the best places to eat in Sabai.
Cool.
I'm gonna
You take.
just in an RP thing. I would take a moment to look through that one.
Oh
But,
my god.
You
No, no,
recognize
you don't have
a
to
few
tell
of the
me.
places that are listed, and you know for a fact that some of them are actually really terrible.
That's awesome. You said there's one that says like magical theory, or something to that effect. I'm absolutely like taking that. Just straight
So
up
yeah,
taking
you
that.
find a couple of books that look like they're on magical theory,
Okay.
theory and practice. 3 of the 4 that you find are written in languages you don't know. The last one is written in Common, and it seems to be like, baby's first guide to magic.
Oh, come on. Okay. So the other 3, are they written in a like language that I don't even recognize what it is?
I mean,
You're
you know
saying?
it's a language, but you can't read it. You
It's
don't know
not
what
like-
language it is.
Gotcha. Okay. Baby's first guide is I'm guessing I'm rifling through it and it's beyond, or it's like I'm beyond it, right?
Yeah, you're not seeing anything
Okay.
in there that you don't already know.
Alright, cool. I guess I'm moving on then.
This red and green machine that I'm standing in front of.
So those look like 2 levers. One has a green glowing crystal above it, one has a red glowing crystal above it.
Does it seem like, are they both flipped up, down, or are they one up and down?
Green is up, red is down.
I don't want to.
While she's deliberating that, is there anything else interesting in the bookshelf area down below?
It just
where
looks
I'm
like a continuation of what you were looking at before.
Cool.
I don't know if we should
I
just
want
be
books.
Should I dispel the stairs?
You said which one was up and which one was down, John?
Green is up, red is
red
down.
is down. I don't know that we
What
should
happens
be...
what happens if I flip red up?
All right.
Okay.
If you flip the red lever up, and the red crystal turns green, and the staircase solidifies.
There we go. Simple. Like, can I reach the staircase?
Yeah.
Okay, because it just looked like it was over one of the not vials, but one of the streams.
Well, it's a metal grate that you can walk on.
Oh, okay, cool,
And
cool,
yeah,
cool, cool.
unfortunately, it's not aligned properly to the grid, so
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure I could reach it.
yeah, you can go up the stairs if you want to now.
Do we want to go up or do we want to go north? Everyone?
Probably check down here first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we go this way.
So
Yeah.
yeah, from where I'm at right now, at least, the page, what sounds like pages ruffling. Does it sound like a person ruffling
No.
pages in a book?
It actually sounds like many books, from what you can tell,
Okay.
and the pages sound like they're flipping way faster than a person could flip them.
Yeah.
I would say you should try and be stealthy. You do hear sound. While we don't believe it to be a human flipping the pages, we have no idea if somebody's in.
Let's see what we got for healing.
Corey, your pass thingy that you do, that you did a while ago, can you do it?
The pass without a trace?
Yes, that thing.
Unfortunately, I do not have that prepared. I would need to do a long breath for it.
Alright, well, Defiance, you're good at being sneaky. Do you want to go ahead or do you want to go together?
I'll scout it out. I'm gonna sneak my way up towards, I don't know, wherever I can see more.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay, gets to that one.
Where's my sheet? Okay. Wait.
Hey,
Yep.
nice!
28.
Okay, so you sneak your
Defiance
way up the
vanishes
hall,
into existence.
and you see that it opens up into a very large room where there is a veritable tornado of books circling a stone bridge at the center of the room.
Oh,
They're just flying on their own.
I would
Hey, there
want
are
to move up
statues.
the whole way here, but okay. What else can I see? This is a huge room. Holy crap!
Guys, the
Yeah,
room is massive.
I gotta
There's
zoom
stairs,
out to see it.
statues. I mean, obviously we don't see that right now, but
Yeah.
it's players.
The books, are they moving information or anything? Like,
They are a chaotic, swirling ring that just kind of circles that stone bridge at the center of the room.
okay. And what is? I'm not moving, but what is this and this?
Just a couple of statues on the walls.
Okay. From where I am, can I tell what statues of what?
People holding books.
Interesting.
I wonder if they have words on this. Since we don't
yeah.
see any people, do you want to call us forward?
Yeah, I'm just gonna come back and just tell you all, like, there's the books and everything. I'm just gonna tell you all what you can already see on
like-
the map.
The books are moving.
Yes, they're flying.
I didn't know books could. Oh man, you leave for 200 years, everything changes. All right.
But there doesn't seem to be anyone there.
I think we should check out the statues that you talked about. And you said that there were a set of stairs off to your left.
Looks like it, I think. Is that, John, was that a set of stairs to the left? 'Cause-
That's what it looks
Where
like.
do you see
okay,
stairs?
yes. The
Oh.
bottom left of the big
Purple.
room. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
I think we need
also
to
on
go
the
check
right-hand
that
side,
out.
across from the stairs,
Yeah, what's the
is
green
a
thing?
door-shaped, green, glowing panel of glass.
Ooh. Yeah, we're definitely.
So do we may need to go upstairs first, then come back down, or do we just want to stay down here?
We're already here.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right. Well, did they seem friendly?
I don't think they noticed me, if they can even notice anything.
Great. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
I'm still going to be cautious and not touch any of the books.
We try. Yeah.
But I'd like to check out this statue that I'm in front of. Are there any words or distinguishing features?
No, just seems to be a statue.
So when she enters the room and gets that close to them, did they react or anything?
Nope, the books don't seem to react at all.
Okay.
Still
What
not
is?
touching.
I'm not moving there yet, but what is this in the middle? The cylinder thing.
It looks to be a apparatus of like a globe with many metal rings that are just kind of slowly rotating around it.
But there's no like cylinder, crystal gem or anything in it at all.
Nope.
Top power source.
Nope. Actually, what is your passive?
My passive, I think it's like
Yep,
14. I want to say.
I got it. I can check. You can see that the sphere at the center of the rings looks like it might be like a carved globe of the world. You can make out like the main continent carved into it.
Interesting. I found a map.
What?
Yeah, there's a map of the world in this thing.
What thing are you talking about? I'm confused.
In the cylinder. In the cylinder, there's a ball, like a small gem that has the current map of like the continent that we're on.
It's not a gem, it's metal.
Gem, not metal. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm gonna look at that.
Standing in front of the green glowing glass, does anything happen as I walk up to it?
Nope.
Is there anything written around it?
Nope.
Is it reflective?
Nope.
This map or whatever, what is it? I want to look at this. What does it look like compared to what?
To the best of your
we know?
knowledge, it looks like a replica of the world carved in metal at the center of several, probably like a dozen spinning rings that are slowly rotating around it.
Does it appear to be accurate to what we know?
As far as you can tell.
Okay, how much of it can we actually see? Most like is the thing itself? Is it like a flat map or is it a globe?
No, it's a globe.
I'm sorry. Okay, cool. Is the globe itself rotating?
Yes.
Like we can see. Okay, I just want to know if I can like see all sides of it. Okay. All right.
If I peek upstairs, thank you, John.
Is there?
All right, that goes up. And this bridge is above us, correct?
Yes.
Another stairway.
Yeah, and obviously you guys can see that this channel of water leads into a big pool,
Right.
Yeah.
which then branches
Does
off
the,
in other directions.
How high is the bridge above me?
It is about 12 feet above your head.
Okay, cool. So I can walk under it comfortably.
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay. And I'm assuming this right here, is that another stairwell?
That is a corridor.
Okay. And here, that's just the end of the map up here, right?
Nope. So there's actually, you see a waterfall on the north there that's pouring down.
All right.
I take out my. I think I have.
Right above Corian Defiance, there's appears to be another green thing. Is that on the bridge or is that underneath it?
Yeah, you can see that there's another. It looks almost the same as the one you're standing in front of, but it is up on the bridge.
Okay.
What if I take a torch and like, can the torch pass through it? Like, what happens if I touch it with the torch?
I'm standing back.
So you reach out with the torch and touch it to the surface of what appears to be glass, and it ripples like water, and the end of the torch goes through it.
Ooh, okay, I put it a little bit further in. Can I see the end of the torch up on the bridge?
No.
Thought it was Portal, huh?
Yeah.
like the video game.
I pull the torch out. Does it seem okay?
Yep, seems fine.
Hey, Science, will you hold on to my hands, and if I squeeze, pull me back, okay?
I'm like seeing off on the other side the two guys run off, and I'm like, hold off 1 minute, and I'm gonna like yell over to them. I don't even care. I'm just gonna yell at Thorn and Tornik to get back over here.
What? You're looking at a wall. I'm checking the place out.
It's not just a wall. There's something here. Just come back.
So I ask her to hold on to my hand. And if I squeeze, pull me back, okay?
Maybe let Thorn do that, dude.
I just wanted to like put my face in and see if there was something
Oh
I
my
could
god.
see on the side.
Have Thorn hold on to your hand because he's the strongest. Jeez.
Okay,
Why don't we tie a rope around you?
that's true.
Can I just
Oh yeah,
walk through
I
this
wrote.
thing? Can I just walk through it? Can I just
If you want to.
walk through? I just walk through it.
Well, I think
Thorn just spears through it.
Okay. Well, I'm not just gonna walk through it. I have no idea where it leads. So I'm going to have someone hold on to me and just like stick my face through. See if I can.
I can.
Can we hear anything from the other side? Like,
Nope.
if it okay.
I'll try and hold on to you.
Yeah. At this point, with Thorn left, I'll hold on to your hand and yeah.
Okay. I like stick my face through to see if it like a doorway almost. Like, can I see anything on the other side?
Yep.
Oh god.
You see Thorn standing in a room with a large crackling mechanical device.
Ooh, what's this?
Pull back. I let them know that it seems to be okay. Thorn's fine, and there's another electric device, and we should probably go check it out and walk through.
Is there a lever of some? What is this over here on the top right?
It seems to be a metal canister of some sort. It has a couple of small windows in it. You look in and it looks like there's blue glowing crystals inside, and there are 2 buttons on like a panel in front of it.
Before Tornik goes through, I mean, I don't know which one of us wants to go first, but you know what? I'm gonna tell Tornik. Wait here for a minute. I want to make sure we can get back out of here. I'm going to walk through and then come back out.
Okay.
But if I don't come out in 5 seconds, you know that we're trapped inside. And then I'm gonna walk through.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm immediately walk back out if I can.
Pass right back through.
Fuck. Okay, thank God. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just go back in then.
All right.
What happens if I touch one of the buttons?
Thorn, I don't think that's a great idea.
Is
So
it a
the
red
button-
button?
You also didn't think it was a great. Yeah.
One looks like it's depressed down, and one is poking up, so it looks like it might be like a toggle switch.
Ah.
I don't think it's a good idea to be pressing buttons, so we don't know what they do.
We didn't know what the door did, and it turned out to be a door.
Yeah, but not everything turns out okay. Some things can lead to bad stuff.
So I'm sorry, John, to make you repeat all this, but like I was on the other side of the door and still doing that. So, what all was in this room now? There's a thing with buttons in the corner.
Thorn is
Something in the middle.
Thorn's standing in front of a tank contraption that seems to be holding glowing blue crystals with a toggle switch. The device in the middle of the room is arcing electricity and seems to be spinning. it's got various conduits or pipes or something that lead to what might be a pressure canister, which then leads into a pipe or conduit that leads out of the room.
Can we tell if it's pumping in or out?
Not by looking at it.
Okay.
That pipe does run into the water.
Yeah, that pipe was going. We saw it outside.
I hit the
and it was
button.
going into the water.
Screw it. I hit the button that's not depressed in.
All right, the button it toggles, it switches, and the electricity whirling thing stops.
Oh, I turned it off.
After a couple of seconds, you hear kind of a like pressure being released.
Yeah, no, that's not what. You hear it from outside?
No, you hear it from the pressure canister thing on the inside the room.
Okay, I like poke my head out of the door to see if anything.
Nothing seems to have changed.
That's the same thought I had. Okay.
Is that box still spinning?
Is what still spinning?
Or the box still doing stuff? The little square thing in the center?
You mean the globe?
Yeah, the globe. It's right here in the room.
In the room you're in? No, that's what stopped spinning when you hit the button.
Oh, that was the canister on the wall there with the tube. Okay.
Yeah. So
Is there anything?
this
Anything
thing
now?
stopped spinning, and the pressure release sounded from this thing.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
Corey, if you want to go look and see what happened, what's in that metal thing over there?
What metal?
If something released from right here, do you want? I'll do it. Is there something in there? Or
As far as you can tell, there's
just-
no way to open it. It seems to be
Okay.
just a solid, like, cylinder of metal.
When I poked my head out, was the globe still turning?
Yep.
The books.
Did the
Well-
water level seem to be going down or
Absolutely
rising?
nothing seems to have changed in the main chamber.
Okay.
John,
Okay.
for the record, in this room, the stuff that's here and here, is that just like part of the environment, or
It's
is
just stuff. It's debris.
Okay,
It's
cool.
you know. Like,
wasn't sure if that was anything. Alright.
I don't know that we need to leave this off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and well, Thorn already pressed the one button. Let's see what happens.
What happens if we turn it on?
Yeah, if as long as nobody stops me, because I'm obviously going up to it, I'm gonna
No,
press the other button and see if it turns back on.
Yep, you press the button, and it takes a few seconds, but then the machine in the middle of the room starts to spin again, and electricity starts to arc. And as far as you know, pressure is probably building again, but you have no way to check.
Right, it all appears to
Okay.
be like it was. Okay. I'm just gonna like. I mean, are you guys still doing stuff in this room? Sorry.
No.
Well, Thorn
Oh.
certainly isn't.
Well, yeah, no, I'm talking to Corey and Tordek. Thorn's gone. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was like, when you asked, I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, in that case, Defiance is just gonna like shrug and and leave.
Thorn has decided that splitting the party is a good idea.
we were looking at a wall. I'm not just going to keep looking at the same wall and talking about the same wall.
We weren't looking
No.
at the wall. We were trying to figure out what the device did.
Yeah, I don't know what wall you're
Whether
talking
we
about.
wanted to leave it off or turn it back on.
What wall were you talking about?
That area. I'm like, okay, we turned it off. So, clearly. So, do the books not see me? Because, like, I'm close to them at this point, right?
The books don't react.
Interesting. Okay.
Did he
Um,
did he jump up on the bridge or
He went up
Yeah,
the
he's a-
stairs.
I just walked up.
walked up?
on this red device that seems to be kind of folded out from the wall. Is that something?
So that looks to be the same sort of glass door panel, but it is red instead of green.
Oh,
And
Oh, we went over that way. Okay.
this right here you're talking about?
yeah,
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
this is a different
So-
color. I put the torch through it. Does anything bad happen to it?
So you reach out with the torch to put it through, and it connects with the surface of the glass and does not go through.
Huh.
I think it needs to be activated.
Yeah. They're activated.
Is there anything around it, or is it just like the other ones? There's nothing
It's just
else
like
there.
the other ones.
Okay.
There is that other corridor across. Is there? So I see that there used to be a bridge here, but it seems like water's running through it, or that it collapsed. Right here used to be a bridge. Ooh. Are those stairs?
Yep, there's stairs to either side of a waterfall coming down.
Interesting.
Can I just poke my head through this green part that I'm at real quick?
Sure.
Oh. Ugh, this is just a one giant library. Ugh. Okay. I just take my head back out. 'Cause I don't want to split the party. I guess I'll just jump down.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. $26.
Alright.
It looks like, based on the map, that there used to be, like, right where I'm standing is one side of a bridge potentially. Did it collapse, or is the water just too high and running over it?
It looks like the water is kind of running over it, but it's only like a couple inches. So like
Okay.
you could still use the bridge, but like your feet might get wet.
Okay. Not really too worried about my hooves getting wet.
Right.
Can I walk across the bridge?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay. And can I come check out this corridor? Are these stairs leading
Yeah.
up?
It is a short flight of stairs that lead up. Yes.
Okay.
We haven't. Just for the record, we haven't heard anything else in this time during, like, besides the books flopping.
No, you have not.
Okay.
And if we start up the stairs, can we further? Ooh.
Defiance. Make a
Oh,
dexterity
great.
save.
Yay. I'm screwed.
Was it a pressure plate?
Oh, he's not gonna tell us right away. I have to make my save first. Oh, I hope that made it.
All right, so you actually managed to jump back as arcs of
back
electricity come out of metal poles in the wall and spark all
Jesus.
across the top of the stairs.
Okay. Do I go back to here or here?
You go back right where I put you.
Oh.
Can you disable that? That looked like that would hurt. You have thieves' tools, so just putting that out there.
What? Wait, what about
Thieves' tools. Thieves' tools help turn off traps. That's the point of thieves' tools.
They turn off electricity?
They not.
They may not.
They can help.
I was gonna suggest the only thing we've seen that turns this kind of stuff off was back in the other room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was thinking.
So I'm going, as long as nobody raises a objection, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna run, not like run, but I'm gonna go back to this room. If
You don't
nobody
gotta
has
move
any
your token.
objections.
You can just say you're doing it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to the room and press the button again.
All right, so you go back to the
And-
room, press the button, the electricity spinny thing turns off, and the pressure seems to
Yeah.
release again.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna go back up here. Is it I don't know how to test it.
I take the torch that I've been using and I like put it out.
Nothing seems to happen.
I touch the floor with it just in case it's like pressure.
Nothing seems to happen.
Alright. I'm just gonna go for it, yeah.
Yep.
I just moved.
You pass through, nothing happens.
Sweet.
God, there's 3 directions?
Yeah. Okay. Well, doors.
Oh, okay.
We want to check out first.
What?
I'm checking the northeast south one.
Why are you so unhappy about exploring?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that. You seem very grumpy this evening.
There's
I'm
so
just
much
like,
to
there's so
explore.
many doors.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
dungeon to
Yeah.
explore.
And it's a wizard's tower. Of course,
Yeah.
we'll
I
have-
know. This is gonna take a while, and it's just like there's so much stuff that could go wrong.
Okay, you
Yeah,
just
almost
seem
kinda
like very
irritated.
in a rush and like you're not having fun.
No, I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
I'm going to put my head
I'm
through
just letting you
the
know, like
southern
you're
door.
giving off the vibe of like I'm very impatient and not having fun, and it's kind
No,
of
I'm
stressing
good.
me out a little bit.
No. I'm fine. Promise you. I don't. No.
All right.
I put my head through the southern door. Torek backs up immediately.
You see probably the most beautiful room you've seen yet. It looks like it may
Oh.
have served as a bedroom. It has a small sort of pool of the water with a small bridge going across it, with strange trees that have dark blue trunks and light blue glowing leaves on them. It has another one of those stone arches in the middle, but this one glows with an orange light, and you can actually feel warmth coming off of it.
Torek, I may need your help in here, please. I just walked through.
Well, I think
So Tordek walks, or Thorn walks through, and as soon as he does, the green panels turn red.
yep, that's okay.
Ah, well,
All
that's
of
not
them,
good.
or do you mean the one for that specific door?
The one for this door, like nobody else can go in that room, and he can't get out.
Okay.
So
I
I
was gonna
walked-
do. I was gonna do investigations of other stuff, but I guess I'm going over here now
So,
because that's not good.
well, my thing is that we need to find a way to turn them on again, right? So when he stuck his head through, it was fine. It was the moment his whole body went through that it turned red.
Yeah, as soon as he stepped through into the room, it turned red,
Okay.
essentially locking him inside.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm just going to stick my head. I'm not going to walk all the way through into this room and then the north room to see if there's like a panel of some kind that maybe would turn on doors that have turned off. But I'm not going fully inside.
You peek your head through this door,
Fuse box.
and you see a pedestal with a book on it, and a strange mechanical woman.
I immediately
I'll
stick my
throw a
head back
picture
out.
up in the Discord so you can see
Quiet.
exactly what she looks like.
Thank
We're
you.
fighting cyborgs.
Oh, are you in combat now?
I very quietly, so her back is to me, correct?
Nope, she's facing. She
Oh,
it
great.
seems to just kind of be standing there with glowing yellow eyes, kind of looking at the door.
Doesn't move when I peek my head in.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to slowly and quietly take my head out and go to the other door.
This is
But I
one of the
will
things
let
from the
Defiance
preview.
know.
Mm.
I will let Defiance and Tordek know that there is a metal woman in that room. So, watch the door. We do need. I'm still trying to find a.
What do you mean a metal woman?
I mean, a metal woman. She had glowing yellow eyes. They're looking at the door.
Yeah, she looked to be
She
made
didn't
of
move.
like a combination of brass and bronze.
Okay, a
Sturdy
brass
frame.
and bronze with yellow eyes. But she didn't move when I poked my head in. So maybe it's one of those that as long as I don't go in the room, she's not activated. Maybe, I don't know. But, watch the door.
Yeah,
As
I'm
I
gonna
check
be
this one.
keeping half an eye and half an ear on the western door.
So in this room? What do I see?
So in this room, as I said, it looks like it was a bedroom at one point. Everything you'd expect to find in a bedroom is in there. On this, let me draw a tool so I can show you exactly. On this thing here, there is a
Okay.
large button that looks to have a handprint. And above the the now red door are a series of 20 symbols.
Okay. And so it looks like the sunlight and warmth is coming through this archway. Can I see into it?
So it's not, it looks more like firelight than sunlight.
Firelight, okay.
When you look in, it kind of looks like maybe a facsimile of fire is in there.
Oh, I found I found a portal to hell. Great. A handprint. And there you said the red it has like 20 symbols?
Yep.
What happens if I put my hand on the handprint?
You're just setting your hand on it, not pushing the button.
Oh, it is, but yes, I
Yeah.
pushed the button.
You push the button. All right, so you push the button, and all of the symbols above the door light up, and then every second, one goes dim. So 20, 19, 18, 17, and it seems to be slowly counting down.
But I can see. Okay. Sure. I'll stop it at 10, I guess.
So it doesn't stop when you take your hand off the button. When it reaches 10, all the light in the room goes out.
No, it's
All you can
here.
see is the
Great.
glowing symbols continuing to count down.
All right. Well, cool.
Okay, when it gets to 5, the portal thing in the middle of the room goes out.
Okay.
It gets to 3, the symbols turn red and the lights begin to flash on and off ominously. And you hear kind of a wailing, shrieking sound filling the room.
Do we hear
Yeah,
anything
right.
from outside?
When it gets down to 2, the lights go completely black again, except for an eerie red glow. And a steady rumbling sound comes from the floor.
Okay.
And when it gets to 1, the lights come back on, the portal comes back on, and the door turns green.
Oh, okay, cool. I just walk out. Hey, there's a really nice room in there.
How did you get out? The door was locked.
Oh, I just put my hand on a button and I just left. It was a really cool light show in there though.
Is Corey still up at the one up north?
Well, yes, but I'd be listening in on the conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, there was this wailing that I heard from the ground. It looked like there was a fire, a big ball of fire in front of me. It was great.
Was there anything? What all was in the room?
Yeah, it was an archway, but it looked like there was a ball of fire on the opposite side of the archway, and then there was a circle where it's a button that has a handprint on it, and I touched it. All the lights turned out. I waited 20 seconds, and then there was a lot of sounds and noises and lights, and I just left. Oh, there was also a really comfortable looking bed. Should point that out.
The archway. Did it look like the other ones we've seen?
Yes, but except this time you could actually go through it. Would not recommend it though.
You went through it?
No, I did not. It just looked like a ball of fire was on the opposite side.
Right. Do we want to look at that room at all?
Yeah, I'd recommend it, but do not go through that archway. It looks like it would hurt. A lot.
I was asking like Corey and Tordek because you already
Yeah,
went through.
I would mind peeking my head in for sure to see what he's talking about.
Okay, well, you can peek your head in and see the room as he saw it.
Do trees, do they look like anything I've seen before?
No.
You said that the leaves are glowing?
Yep.
take my head out and let Defiance look.
Actually, Corey, you, with your 17 passive, can see that there looks to be purple-colored fruit hanging from some of the limbs.
All I really want. Lauren, you said that there was a button, you waited 20 seconds, came right back out.
Yeah.
Nothing
Just put
happened.
your hand on the thing and wait 20 seconds. No, nothing weird happened. There were noises and lights, and then I was able to leave. Do you need me to come with you?
What I'm worried about is you went in and Tordek was trying to follow very closely behind you and he couldn't get through. I'm wondering if you can only go in one at a time. Unless you were to both go in simultaneously.
John, could
Okay.
physically could two of us fit through at one time? Like,
I mean, it's a standard doorway size, so if you wanted to, you could probably squeeze two through at the same time.
What if I had like Defiance on my back?
You'd have to try it.
God, are you seriously suggesting that?
I mean, that way
No,
we would be one entity.
Yeah, I just is Corey gonna suggest?
Yeah, I will suggest
Okay.
like.
All right.
What is your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I'll do it.
Okay. Put her on my back.
Oh my God, this is so awkward.
And I walk through the door.
Attempt to walk through the door.
Yeah.
Make a strength check.
Oh, for carrying her. Oh.
Nope.
Defiance heavy.
Man, Defiance,
You drop her.
myself feel better. I'm gonna be like, man,
Okay.
you definitely are heavier than you appear to be. I always think of you, and it may just be because, like, I think of her as being like a person. Definitely not. She's a tiefling. She's my size.
No,
So-
I'm definitely a lot smaller, a lot shorter at least than Corey. But that's fine.
If
It
I
doesn't-
base Corey on if I base Defiance and put her on Corey, can I just sit her on there comfortably? And then just push them through?
You can try
if they
it.
let you. If
Would you say?
You can
if
try
they
it.
let you.
I mean, we can just try squeezing through it together. Like, if we face each other and walk sideways through the door.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest next, actually.
Okay, we do that.
Okay.
I'm doing that.
So Corey and Defiance, sideways, walking weirdly, squeeze their way through the door.
Yeah. And we both get through.
And you both get through, and the panel turns red.
I check out
It'll be
the-
fine.
The fruit. Does it seem like any fruit that I've ever seen before? Just like slightly different, maybe, or
So it's pear-shaped, purple with blue stripes.
if I reach up and pick one, does it
It pops off.
stay? It doesn't like wither or anything.
Nope.
Just for the record,
Can
I would.
tell what they might be. Like, is there like a check that I can do?
You can make a nature check in an attempt if you'd like.
Oh no. No, I don't.
No clue.
I do take. How many do I see?
You see 6 of them that look like ready to be picked.
I take 4 of them.
Okay.
I'll just like have them. The deep purple around the pool. That different than the trees, or does it seem like fruit that's fallen?
It's just more plant growth of a slightly different color.
Gotcha. And I'm guessing the plants and the are about the same.
Yeah, it all looks like the same plant, just at different levels of growth.
Gotcha. This desk, is there anything of note on it, in it, around it?
Doesn't look like it.
And what about this bookshelf?
Very similar to the ones you found before.
Is that a chest at the end of the bad?
Yeah, it looks like a trunk.
Locked or
It's unlocked, and it seems to hold a collection of slightly higher than average robes.
huh.
Wizard robes.
Yeah.
I want to check out this arch
So
and this.
it looks a lot like the stone arches you found before, but in its center is a blazing what looks to be fire.
I'm not gonna touch it, but I'm gonna get like super close to it.
For reference, it kind of looks like the Eye of Sauron.
Okay,
Oh.
that's ominous, but okay.
I mean, it doesn't look like an eye, but it's got that same effect.
Right? Yeah, I know what you meant. But you said it gives off heat like real fire?
Yep, gives off heat like a real fire would.
But it doesn't seem like. I mean, of course, it doesn't seem like real fire. Okay. I'm just gonna like walk around the whole thing. Like, is there anything written or anything?
Nope, it's just like the ones you found before.
Yep. Okay.
Is there anything on or in the nightstand?
There's an old candle on top of it. Inside the top drawer, you find a bent and folded, very worn, pointy wizard hat.
Oh, that's so cool. I'll take the wizard hat just because it looks cool. I'm gonna pick up the candle and kind of look at Defiance. Like, I have a really bad idea.
I think it's a really good idea.
I kind of want to stick the end of the candle to the portal and see if it lights on fire.
Yeah. No, I you didn't get that. I had the same idea. So yeah, do it.
I take the candle and I kind of I hold it out just in case there's like backfire from when it's touched. Like, I put the wick in towards the portal and put it through a little bit. Does it catch fire? Does it go through?
It pokes into what looks like the fire, and nothing really seems to happen.
I pull it out and it's not on fire.
Nope.
Is there anything in this room that I could easily pick up that looks flammable?
Yeah, there's like paper on the
Like papers?
desk, and
Okay.
I mean the
I'm just gonna
robes in the
pick up-
chest are flammable.
I'm gonna pick up a random paper that is blank or almost blank, because I don't want to destroy everything. And I'm gonna stick it in the fire. Like, I'm gonna hold it and like see if it catches fire. But it doesn't, right?
Nope, you stick it in, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
If you push it all the way through.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to push it through the
Yep,
thing
it
to the other
goes
side,
Through.
and it
Go
drops
around.
to the
Do
floor.
I see it?
It drops
On
to
the
the
other
floor on
side?
the other side.
Hmm.
What if we... Okay, I try putting the candle from this direction from where I am.
Yeah, same result.
It might only work on people.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't want to put my hand in.
I'm gonna touch it with my hand, very
Okay.
carefully.
So
Does
you
anything?
reach out and stick your fingers into
Yeah.
the flame, and it feels very warm, but you're uninjured.
Just
Okay.
pulls them back out easily.
Okay.
I mean, I definitely want to go through this portal, but I don't want to split the party.
So, Corey, you actually saw her fingertips poke out the other side.
Oh! So it's like if you were to walk through it, it's not... It doesn't take... I let Defiance know the information. I saw her fingers on the other side. It didn't just disappear.
Yeah.
Kinda...
Yeah. I don't want to try going through it with Thorn and Todak all the way over there. I'm just gonna go over and check out these bookshelves real quick. Is there anything interesting?
Like I told Corey, they're similar to the ones you found earlier.
Okay.
Same kind of contents.
I want books, goddammit.
Is there any way to try and figure out who this room belonged to? Like, any name of on the desk or.
Whoever owned it didn't seem to record their own name anywhere.
You say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Had like a journal and been like, Bob's journal. I don't know.
Yeah, like.
You never
No,
know.
it's a rather common and I've always thought kind of silly trope that everyone in a fantasy world keeps a journal.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't expect a journal or anything, but like maybe like a letter that they signed, or
That they didn't
no,
send.
like maybe
Or it was
maybe
addressed to them. Maybe it was received.
No,
There you go.
You didn't find any of those.
Okay. So, so to Corey, do you want to head back out?
Yeah, I think the boys might be.
You cut out.
Yeah, it seems I'm worried that the boys might start getting antsy if we stay any longer.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Thor and
I'm gonna go
Torek are just like hanging out shooting the shit.
Yeah.
So, how's day been?
Should we go at the same time again?
Yeah. Well, it's red, so we have to press that button that.
Oh, right. Fuck, I forgot about that. What? Where is the button? It was down here, right?
Button, who's got the button?
There. You wanna? That's it. Or do you want me to?
Yeah.
Might as well. I'll do it. Well, you said there's like a place for like a hand for you to put your hand.
It's like a big button with a handprint on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand there and press it.
All right, you press it and the lights go out. Or sorry, the symbols light up above the door. The lights haven't gone out yet, but the symbols light up above the door and start to count down.
The symbols look familiar. Like, have we seen them before?
No, you don't recognize them.
Okay.
Okay.
And when it gets
We're
to
just
10,
getting ready to.
the lights go out.
Uh-oh.
When it gets to 5, the
Yeah.
portal goes out, and
I
you
grab
hear
your
like a
hands.
moaning, whistling wind kind of sound.
I'm getting ready to book it as soon as we can.
At 3, the lights start to flash, and you hear a groaning, roaring noise from the ground. 2, and at 1, everything comes back on, and the portal turns green.
Yep, going through with Corey.
I go through as
Yep,
well.
you both go through.
That was.
Did you two get lost in there?
No, we were checking things out. I got these really cool fruits and this hat. And also,
Nice.
I thought
we
something was about
stuck
that.
things to the portal. Thorn, don't go in that room. There's a person in there.
There's a person in there.
Dude, don't go in there.
Was he nice? What?
Well, it's her, and she's metal with glowing yellow eyes, and she didn't move, but she's looking right at the door. And until we figure out that we for sure want to go in that room, just as we get locked in there, don't want to go in and disturb anything.
Oh, Thorn, we can do piggyback.
Oh my god, do you want to I'll piggyback you.
Oh, you're gonna
Can I
ride my
piggyback
back.
him? Oh, you want me? You want to correct? No offense. No offense to like saying how strong you are. I'm a little heavy. If you have not noticed.
Really,
Yeah.
I don't think go in that room.
Oh, not yet.
I mean, we have to check these out eventually.
I totally agree, but there's also seems to be a more safer door room that we could check out potentially. We are walking into have actual persons in them.
Oh.
All right. Did you look at the one up here?
You're breaking up a lot for me, Megan. I'm sorry. I didn't even understand what you
You are
said.
kind of fading in and out a bunch.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not good. Let me try
All right,
to stay
so-
closer to the mic.
Jordan, get on my back. Just get on my back.
I just seen you and Corey are on the same square.
We are?
Yeah,
Oh
you're-
wow. Okay. Are you gonna go in, or do I need to? Or...
Yeah, I guess I can go. I'll let you go in, Thorn.
Great. I just walk in.
Okay.
No change of colors.
Nope.
Awesome.
Cool.
I follow.
Corey, but do you?
Oh, hang on.
Before
She
before you
called-
go through. No, before you go through, I'm gonna be like, make sure you can come back out.
Okay. I step in and then immediately step back out.
And it goes fine. You step in and step
Okay,
back
cool.
out.
We're good.
Awesome.
All right.
I'll follow as well.
Sweet. That is.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks like some sort of banquet hall.
Oh. Totally thinking Mad Hatter's table.
Anything off to this right? Is that like a tiny corridor, or is it like? Ooh.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
What is that?
It looks like blue fire.
So, what you actually see is not what you see on the map. You see two metal prongs sticking out of the walls, but there is no blue electricity arcing through them.
Oh, darn.
Oh, so it's like the
Oh,
stair
so it
trap.
seemed-
Oh, it's like okay. All right.
The metal prongs? Do they? Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. So it seems like when we cut off the electricity, it cut off here too.
That's an assumption.
Maybe. Yeah, that would make sense.
You want to check in this room really fast?
I do. But
Want to go through since you are much.
Yeah,
more
I'm gonna
dexterous
go.
than me?
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to. I'm kind of looking around, but like I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through.
Defiance looks inside the room. It looks like a very messed up kind of study. And you see
She was like,
a small creature is probably the best word for it. Let me
Automaton.
Let me throw up a picture of him.
"Ooh."
Oh, it's a guy. Okay, cool.
He's floating on little bursts of fire. He appears to be
Oh, I don't see
a tea kettle holding a small cup.
Oh, he's cute.
it. That's cool.
Oh, I want to keep him.
God, yes.
This will
Just
make up for the
hiding.
automaton fox that I didn't share with you. You can have him.
Well, we could all have him. I mean, if he's friendly and not
Did he
hostile.
seem to notice Defiance and act in any way?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask next.
He's just kind of floating there with his little teacup, holding it.
Was he? Because he has a face. Was he facing me?
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of want to see what she's talking about.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna tell them, you know, Corey and Tordek who are still there. I'm gonna be like, "There's a tea kettle." I'm just gonna describe it, but
Is
I
it
want to
tea
see this, so I kind of slightly step in, peek around the corner.
Okay. He does seem to notice you, and he tilts a little bit like the dog head tilt thing, and then he reaches up and lifts the lid of his kettle like he's tipping his hat.
Oh,
That's-
you are precious.
I'm gonna come over and
With Defiance moving further in, does he react in any way other than what he's done?
Nope.
yeah.
He's just
Awesome.
watching you.
I'll ask him, do you... this seems stupid, but I don't know if he can talk. Do you speak... Do you have a name?
He toots like a steam whistle.
God, that's so cute! Oh my god.
Yeah, sorry, I don't speak kettle.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. This being... it's not an animal.
No, it appears to
No.
be an automaton of some sort.
Yeah.
I'm probably not expecting much, but I'm gonna straight up ask it. What are you?
He lets out a few little toots, and then a stream of brown, steaming liquid comes out of his spout into his cup, and he floats over and holds it out to you.
I will graciously accept it, and kind of give it a little nod, like thank you.
He toots.
So we could ask it. So does this look like a bed?
No, this looks like it might have been like a study or a workstation.
Is that a chest?
No, there's
Yeah,
no
I'm-
chest.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly walk around him.
He kind of watches
he-
you.
Okay.
He
I'm
spins
just
in
gonna kind of.
place.
Cool. I'm gonna start exploring the room a little bit, investigating the room, if I could.
Yep. So
Let me
you
see it.
find, along with the same kind of scattering of books and scrolls that you've been finding everywhere, there's like diagrams for different types of automaton. It looks like.
Okay.
Can we find any diagrams? Like she show if she shows me the diagrams, do I see any that look like the person that I saw?
You find a few that are like humanoid, none that look exactly like that, but some that are kind of close.
Can I tell if they're meant to like harm or be helpful, like the tea kettle?
You can't tell from the diagrams.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if it had like gun here, like labeled on the sheet or
No,
something.
there's nothing that obvious.
Is there anything else interesting in the room?
On the shelves, along with the books and scrolls and diagrams and everything, you find a couple of small crystalline-looking things that are slightly amber in color.
They look like crystals.
Yeah, they look like cut gems. They're glowing
Oh.
softly
Oh,
with amber
you know
light.
what these might be? I mean, totally out of character because Corey doesn't know this, but they could be the type of gems that power automatons like in our other campaign.
Possibly. But yeah, I'm gonna go and pick one of them up and hope it doesn't kill me.
No, you pick it up just fine.
How big are they?
They fit in the palm of your hand.
Okay, and how many are there?
There's two.
would
I'm
take-
going to what?
I would tell her like we should probably take those.
Yeah, and I'm going to, but I'm gonna like hold one of them up to the tea kettle and be like, "What is this?"
He toots.
Okay.
Like,
awesome.
okay, here, 1, 2, once for yes, twice for no. Do you know what this is?
He toots.
Is the person who created you still in the building?
He does his little head tilt thing.
Does anyone live here?
Sorry.
He toots once.
Okay. Are they still alive?
He sort of does his little head tilt thing and does like one unsure toot.
Are they
Have
friendly?
you seen? Go ahead. Are they friendly?
Which question are you
Yes,
asking?
sir. I'll let Defiance ask her question of are they friendly.
He toots.
Will
Have you
they be-
seen him within the
Sorry.
past day?
He toots twice.
Oh, okay. How about within the past month?
He toots twice.
Here?
Toots twice.
The little girl in the other room, is she friendly?
He toots once.
Oh, okay. I like this. Would you like to travel around with us?
He toots once.
Okay. I can follow. I come out, and I'm guessing Thorin has been checking out the room while we
Yeah, I just didn't want to say anything while y'all were doing that.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So he starts to follow you, he gets to here, and then he seems to hit an invisible barrier and can't seem to go any further.
No. Is there? I don't like that.
He gave me like a teacup with something in it, right?
Yeah.
That came with me perfectly fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll ask him. Do you know how to get out of the room?
He toots twice.
Is there anything in the room that would seem like it turned something off?
Not that you saw.
I go back in the room and like investigate
Sure.
that, but
Can you do a arcane check on the prongs?
Sure, go ahead.
oh come on!
You mean the ones that I picked up?
No, he means
The ones
that
where
are
they're
all-
Oh.
16.
What was that?
A 16 Arcana check. Arcana.
So you see that there are like tiny, tiny, tiny runes carved along the lengths of the prongs.
Okay.
Need to be turned off? Can you tell what they say?
It's magic
Can I
script.
read? Okay. Let's see if I can do. Do you really want him to come with us?
He said he would like to come, and we can ask him yes and no questions about things. Like he told us that the girl in the other room was friendly. We can do that for other
Okay.
things. Please.
I can see if this works. I can try and dispel magic on the runes. Is that
You can
that work?
You can try, yeah.
Try? Okay. Let's see. So it's a 10 plus a spell levels, the DCs, but what do I roll?
You roll a wisdom check.
Just a wisdom check?
Yeah.
Okay. What is that? Sorry. $18. I got +2.
Okay, so Tordak casts Dispel Magic. There is sort of a pop, and the two prongs actually seem to rapidly rust, decay, and fall off.
Oh dang.
Ta-da!
And does the
Can you come out now?
the Roomba move at all?
Through the Roomba.
The Roomba.
Yeah,
Oh,
he,
yeah.
he flies out of the room.
Yay! Thank you, Tomek.
And then he kind of
Okay,
looks at
sorry.
Defiance, and then looks at the cup that he gave her, and then looks back at her and gives a little toot and tilts his head.
Oh, you haven't drank any of it.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little sip of it. Fuck it.
It tastes like licorice spiced tea.
Like
Ooh.
spice tea.
I mean, I don't love licorice, but spiced
but that's-
tea.
Yeah, that's cool. It's interesting. I'd be like
So,
2 thumbs up, you know?
yes, get
He seems
full
happy.
health.
Yeah, I'll tell him. It tastes lovely. Thank you. And is he following us as we move on?
Yep, he'll kind of float along with you.
Yes.
I'll,
So Lauren has been checking out the room. If you'd like, sorry to.
Yes,
So when
Thorn has
we
been
found-
checking out the banquet hall looking area, which, by all appearances, that's what it was. There's a massive empty keg in one corner. There is a fireplace that seems to be glowing with some kind of blue magical fire. It looks like somebody may have left a meal in a hurry on the table. There's plates and forks and spoons and all sorts of stuff there. And the food in the plates looks like it's mostly some sort of purple fruit that looks fresh.
oh,
It looks
Fresh.
fresh.
It looked fresh.
Yes.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, good.
Does it look like
And
the blue fruit that's in the other room?
It does.
Can I roll a nature check on the fruit?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Just see if I can ascertain any more information about it. Got a 17.
It looks... you don't recognize the fruit. It doesn't look like anything you've seen before, or similar to
Okay.
anything you've seen before, but it looks ripe and fresh and juicy.
knowing that.
And the blue flame. I don't know, because is it like a full flame or is it kind of like a flame that's dying out?
It's a full roaring flame that seems to be burning off of stone. There's like several stones in there.
There's no wood?
Nope.
I was gonna.
All right.
Big
Well, I just
challenge.
kind of leave. I was like, all right, well, I think we're done here. What is that?
He toots.
This is our new friend.
What in the
It's Toot.
world?
It flies over and it tilts its little kettle hat.
Hi.
Toot, is this fruit safe to eat?
He toots once.
That's
You
enough
can
for me.
talk
I
to this
take a-
thing?
I take a piece and pop it in my
Yeah.
mouth.
It kind of tastes like a cross between a pear and an apple.
Ooh,
Wait,
that's really nummy.
A papple.
It's a papple. Yeah.
Science,
Okay.
y'all gotta try this. It's really yummy.
I was gonna.
I'm
real quick,
good.
do channel Divinity preserve life on Corey to healer 40 hit points.
Oh, here.
Yeah. No problem.
Excuse me, flying thing. Can you understand me?
He toots.
Don't
Means
know
yes.
what that means. That means yes?
Yes. Once for yes, twice for no. There is a person who lives here, but he hasn't seen them for at least over a year.
Okay. Corey, the one with goat legs, said that there's a woman in the other room. Can she be trusted?
He toots
She
once.
said she's nice. I already asked that question. She said that she's nice.
Okay, do you know how to get out of here?
He toots once.
Huh.
Oh,
I knew
can
he'd be
you
helpful.
can you show us how to get out of here?
Do we want to leave the building?
Lights at the door.
Now, Corey, this is a good plan. I just follow.
He's just kind of hovering out here.
All right. Oh, got it. Wrong token.
Well, since he said that she's nice, do we want to go check out the other room?
Yeah. I do, even if it's a 1-on-4, you know?
Yeah.
That she's not.
Come on, Toot. I walk through the door.
Yep, you pass through the door without problems. Yep, he'll follow right behind you.
We're name. So we just
Nick,
does the robot do anything?
On our way over here, sorry, I'm gonna like turn to the floaty robot and ask him, do you have a name?
He toots once.
I don't suppose you could tell us what it is.
He toots twice.
Oh, he's a little Toot.
Seeing how we trusted the one that flies, I just slowly walk up. Hello? Can you see me?
Yeah, so the automaton woman kind of turns and looks at you.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh, you talk.
Of course I talk.
It's just Toot. doesn't.
No, like we met one of your other friends, I think, and he doesn't. So I was just confused as to why you could.
I was designed to talk.
Well, nice to meet. What is your name, if you have one?
My master named me Rivet.
Ribbit?
Rivet.
Rivet. Ah. And who exactly is your master?
I only know him as master.
That makes
Right. All right. So
How long is
Rivet.
sense. That you've seen
How?
him.
Yeah.
According to my chronometer, it has been 50 years.
50.
You-
Wow.
50 years. Okay. So what is in this room that you're in? It looks like a lot of stuff.
For
Many of my master's experiments.
Right. What did your master experiment with, or on, or about?
Everything.
Everything. Okay.
Um,
So, I think I was in your master's room a few minutes ago. Like a big portal was in it. Do you know where that goes, or what is that about?
Do you mean the fire arch?
Yes, the fire arch.
It warms the room.
oh,
It's a heating thing. Okay, great.
My master was unsatisfied with wood fireplaces.
I can see why. It's very beautiful.
Is this John, the metal center in the room? Is it the same thing that we saw out in the main foyer?
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same.
Okay. So, Rivet, what are you doing in here?
I am waiting.
For your
What are you
master
waiting
to
for?
return?
No,
What are you waiting for?
I am waiting for the ones my master told me to wait for.
You have a
Right.
description.
Who did he say that was?
The ones out of time.
Well,
We're
today's
kind
your
of
lucky
out of
day.
time.
We're here.
She kind of
We're
looks.
from.
Sorry.
She kind of looks at each of you for a moment, her eyes kind of glowing as she goes from one to the other.
Ah, I see. You have arrived.
Hi.
These 4 elements: wind, fire, earth, air, and water in 4 jars.
No, that would be silly.
They all look like plants or some sort of wildlife.
Water, it
Indeed.
looks like might be octopus.
Yeah, it looks like water with octopus tentacles, fire, plants, and white. I just assumed it was elements.
Yeah.
Can you tell us
So
what's
wait,
in
hold on. I
here?
look back at Rivet. Your master. Uh, how did he know that we would be coming?
My master knew everything. All that was to happen, all that has happened.
Well, Rivet,
You
we
like
are
look
here.
Yes.
What do you want with us?
I want nothing.
Well, what would your master like with us?
I was instructed to help you on your way.
Well, great. So where do we go?
Well, that is your decision. I am merely to help you.
Okay,
Um,
right.
on this
What
table, I
can you
checked both of the
do?
tables. Is there anything of significance? Like while they're talking?
Sorry, what are you asking?
The 2 tables at the ends of the room.
It's various mage paraphernalia.
Okay, just curious.
It looks like there were ongoing experiments in this room.
Gotcha.
So, again, what is it that you can do?
I can do a great many things.
Okay, so we adopt. Okay, well, don't know where to go in here. Do you know the best way to get to your master?
I'm afraid my master is not here.
Oh,
What happened 50 years ago?
My master left.
But why?
He did not tell me.
what did your master look like?
She kind of... sorry.
She kind of tilts her head, looking at you, as if trying to figure out a way to explain it. And then her eyes start to glow, and a sort of translucent projection comes out of them to stand on the floor, and it looks like a tall, elderly man in a wizardly robe with a pointy hat.
Face?
Human.
Human, by all
Human.
appearances.
Okay.
Can we see? Is the cloak obscuring his face, or can we see his face?
No, you can see his face just fine, but it's fairly generic.
Is it
Does it look
Pal?
like anyone we've seen before?
Nope, nothing you recognize at a glance.
Oh.
We all want so
Well.
badly.
I know, we all want it to be Pell. So bad.
All right. Well.
What are the circles on the floor around the globe?
It just looks like a design etched into the floor.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
it's just decorative.
Okay,
Well-
so this is a globe like the other one that we saw.
Yeah, it's pretty much identical to the one you saw in the main hall.
I'm gonna say, Rivet, we saw another globe like this in the other room, and there were books all around it. They were flying. Do you know anything about that?
Yes, I'm afraid the archivist has quite lost control of the library.
There's an archivist.
Of course.
Is the archivist still around?
He should be.
Is he in that room on the bridge?
He should still be in the library.
Which would,
In the room out there. Yeah, there was no one in there.
well, you didn't go in, and there's still quite a bit of the room. It's black. I mean, I'm not saying that in character because.
Yeah.
But I will say, it just seems like you poked your head in and didn't go all the way through. It could be one in the corner, maybe.
Well, Rivet. I suppose I should ask: are you ready to go?
Go?
Yeah,
Let's
you
to the library.
to the library portion.
I'm afraid I'm not permitted to leave this room.
Then how
Okay,
are you
you- so
supposed
you-
to help us to where we want?
Well, first you would need to know where you would like to go.
The
Would you
next.
like to get home?
I mean, home is one thing.
I see.
Our
My master
time.
seemed to think you would have a more specific destination in mind.
Okay, to where were we? Sabai?
Yes.
Sabai, 200 years ago,
Roughly. But
roughly.
we might want to be as specific
Yeah.
as possible.
Well, I don't know the month.
Do you
Wonder
Rivet, do you
if
know Rivet, do you know what happened 200 years ago?
Of course I do.
What can you tell us about it?
That is when the calamity occurred.
Right.
You know what?
What do you know
caused
of
the calamity?
Yeah, what happened?
I believe the plans of one of the greater deities came to fruition.
Which
you know
deity?
which deity?
I'm afraid I am not sure.
Speaking of the deity, we have a friend who uses that energy to fuel his magic, and it seemed it was a bit stifled earlier. Do you know what happened to them?
I'm afraid most of the pantheon is quite dead.
Oh
Oh.
shit.
What killed them?
Like, dead.
Yes, they have deceased.
Do you know of a way to stop the calamity?
You would have to interrupt the deity's plans before they can come to fruition.
Okay, so
You know what the deity's
200
plans were?
years ago was when it started.
200 years ago
So-
is when the plan came to fruition. It started much earlier.
How much earlier?
I am unsure.
You know what the plans were exactly?
The return of necromancy The fall of darkness.
Hold on, that's handout time. Crap.
What was it? Wasn't it cut out like?
Rivet, are there any?
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the handout. I'm looking at the handout right now. Hold on.
Okay, well, while he's doing it, while he's looking at the handout, the archivists, I'm assuming they would have quite a bit of knowledge. I'm assuming they would have read the books. Would they have more information about what plans were and maybe a specific date that we could try and go and interrupt those plans?
I
It
want
is
to say
possible.
300 years ago.
The
Think we
How
archivists
long?
should have a catalogical knowledge of all information in the library.
We definitely need to.
Okay. I cannot find. I don't see a date on here.
Well, I feel like when we ran into the puppet spider, the last they were was like 50 to 100 years before they were seen.
Yeah.
before.
So
That's what I
we're
wanna say.
looking at minimum 150 years. So 350 years ago. No,
Wait, what are you guys?
150.
What are you guys talking about? I'm sorry. With the.
We're looking at the handout that he gave us.
But because I'm just having confusion, I don't see a. Yeah, with the world facts portion.
Oh, okay.
Now,
What are you looking at on there? I'm sorry. I'm like not following what you guys are doing.
The end of necromancy and all that stuff. I'm trying to find a specific date. And I don't see one.
No, it's nothing specific. It says it hasn't been seen in well over 2 millennium. That's
Yeah.
only-
Yeah.
It wasn't like 50 years. It was like 2,000 at least.
Yeah, so we would have to go back 2,000 years?
2,200.
Why?
well, just because it over 2,000 years ago doesn't mean that the person started it back 2,000 years.
Yeah.
I think we need to talk to the archivist.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Well, Rivet, we need to run an errand. We will be back. We just need to find specifically where or when we need to go.
Of course, I shall remain here.
Thank you for your time. Are we bringing the little one with us?
Of course, we're bringing Toot Toot.
Yeah.
I mean, does he do anything? Can he... Hold on one second. I walk up to... Excuse me! Flying metal. Can
Toot.
you fight?
He toots twice.
You cannot fight. Okay. What can you... Okay, he only does yes or no questions, right?
Yes.
Can you defend yourself?
He toots twice.
Okay.
He makes some
Just
very
going to
good-
see the archivist. I don't think we're going to run into any.
Yeah. well,
You have no
idea what we're going
especially in the
to.
library.
Ask Rivet, is there anything in this place that's harm us?
I do not
There
believe
is-
so.
And do you know the name of Toot?
Who?
I point to
The flying metal right here. Does he have a name?
My master called him Kettle.
Kettle. His name is Kettle.
Kind of like Toot, but
So, is your name Kettle?
He toots.
okay, I'll start. Do you like me to keep calling you Kettle?
He just kind of tilts his head.
Okay, don't care.
All right. Well,
I
we
go
will
across
be
the room.
right back. I just step outside.
Okay. Oh, is everybody done asking questions? I had like 5 that
Well, we're
popped up in
coming
my head
back.
that I didn't. Okay.
I mean, you get.
Well,
I mean,
anyway,
yeah.
Unless, do you have a question that you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask. You guys are all gone, but I'm just gonna ask. Rivet, the archivist, is it like you?
He is
an
an
automaton.
automaton.
Are there
He is
any
not as
other-
advanced as I am.
Will we be?
Oh, yay.
Will we Will we be able to talk to him?
Yes, he is equipped with speech.
Are there any other automatons here besides the three of you?
Yes,
And
How many?
will they all be welcoming?
we were all made to be quite welcoming.
Thank you.
How many are there? Do you say to your knowledge?
There are 5 of us in total.
So we have 3. What are the other 2? What do they do?
Tinker maintains the machines. I am not sure where Wormling is.
Rumling?
Wormling.
Wormling. What is that one's purpose?
My master just liked him.
Ah, okay.
What does he look like, Wormling?
Once again, her eyes sort of light up, and she will project an image, which I will put in the chat as soon as I find it, because I don't keep things in one singular place.
This is a mechanical dragon. Oh, it is.
That's that dragon that we saw on the poster that he sent.
Yep. I got 2 things from the poster.
What's the other thing?
Her?
What?
Her.
Her. She was in it.
Oh!
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah. Anyway, and Tinker, what does the archivist look like? Not Tinker. She's not Tinker. Sorry.
She's Rivet.
Rivet. I'm sorry, I got my names mixed up there.
So she will project a picture of the archivist.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Will
looks
he
so
be
cool.
able to help us in figuring out where we need to go?
I believe he may be able to help you.
And Tinker, what does he look like?
She will project a picture of Tinker. I really gotta get more organized.
No, it's fine.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so fucking cute.
Oh,
Okay,
just want to keep
Pat.
all of them.
I know.
So none of you are lethal in any way, right?
We were not designed for combat.
Did your master ever design anything for combat?
Oh yes, he designed things for many purposes.
Are any of them here?
The armory is just off the library.
Oh, great. Oh, great. That's awesome. And then wait, you said the ornery?
The armory, yes.
You know, oh. Question. You know how to turn that red door green?
You would need a key crystal.
What do those look like?
She projects a picture of a little crystal.
Does it look like the red crystals that we picked up?
No.
Defiance picked up? Have we
Really
seen any of the crystals?
Nope, you have not seen one of these. It's kind of like an elongated diamond shape.
Where would we find one of these, Rivet?
My master kept them on him.
Oh, great.
Is there no other way to open the door than the key?
I'm afraid not.
Would we have hidden any around the building?
My master was not prone to hiding things, but he was prone to dropping them.
Okay.
We'll have to keep our eyes out then.
Keep our eyes, John, for all future transitioning through things. I will be looking for crystals.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I'll use your passive and see if you find any.
Right.
If
Is there anything important that you need to tell us about this area?
Such as what?
Anything we need to be careful about? Traps, dangerous enemies, people that you may be hiding here, to your knowledge.
The only trap I was aware of, you have already passed, or you would not be standing here.
That is a fair point.
All right.
Rivet.
Defiance, or do you have any more questions?
I was literally in the middle of asking one.
Oh, great.
I guess I'm really soft and nobody's hearing me, but I lost my train of thought now. Rivet, if we went into the armory, would anything there try to hurt us?
No, nothing in there has intelligence.
Oh, great.
Excellent. Thank you.
And are we free to take things from the armory, or should we leave them be?
I am not in charge of the armory. The archivist is.
Okay.
I will take that as a yes.
Well, that means we can ask the archivist if it's okay.
I'll take that as a yes. Rivet, so I guess first and foremost, thank you for your help, and thank you for waiting.
You are most welcome.
Your master, how long did he speak of us? Not us specifically, but the ones out of time.
Since my creation.
And that was 50 years ago?
According to my chronometer, that was 183 years ago, 4 months, 3 weeks, and 52 days.
Oh. What did he say we need to do? Just get back home?
He did not specify. He seemed to think you would know.
Of course he did.
Yeah, that's a theme going on.
Eric, good night. Thank you for.
Night, Eric.
Good night, guys.
Night, bud.
Good night,
For
dude.
being here.
We probably won't continue too much longer.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good. I'm trying to get at least 4 hours sleep, I think.
Probably a good idea.
It's almost good.
Yeah, I'd highly recommend that.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Good night. Do we have any other down?
What'd you say?
It's upside.
Do you have any what?
Oh, do you have any more questions?
Not that
Yeah, I'm wondering
I'm
why
good.
Corey's upside down and Defiance is sideways.
What the heck?
What?
How does this happen?
I don't know.
That happened to me like last session.
Very
Okay,
weird.
well, I just-
Oh,
Oh, I
and
fixed
now,
it.
now you're normal. Okay.
I righted myself.
I did too.
Anyway,
That was
Oh, that's so
what?
smart. I just picked up what that does. So if you click on the little eye that's above your token,
oh, you're rotating
you can
yourself.
move it that you can
Yeah.
show the DM where you're looking
Ah.
instead of
Oh.
just being one direction. It's like, oh, I'm standing, this way. Then if something comes up behind me, the DM would know that I'm not looking that way.
All right, that makes sense.
Or
Oh,
it can
that's-
be used that way.
Yeah,
No, I
Well,
think you're right. I think that's the purpose of it.
that's cool.
Rivet. You've been an invaluable help. So, we'll be back in a few minutes, maybe. I guess just wait here.
I shall wait here.
Right.
Thank you for everything.
Come on, Kettle. I don't like that. I'm gonna keep calling you Toot. Toot Toot.
God. His name is Kettle.
I'm gonna kind of like lean into the kettle and be like, "Do you mind if we call you Toot Toot?"
He toots twice.
Oh, he doesn't mind. Okay, good.
Awesome.
I like Toot Toot much better. I go up the Or let's just walk in.
Where? Need to pay attention.
No, you're fine. We just went to the library.
And he's not here.
That's not necessarily true. I walk further
Oh
in.
wait, there's another
Door of
door.
the room.
Where are you? You're so-
Oh, we're at the top of the
Yeah, no.
bridge.
I gotta get us over here. Okay, there we go.
As I walk further into the room, more of it become available, or is that the end of
So you'd have to look around the bookcases that are directly in front of you.
Right, okay, there you go.
There you go.
I'll just stick. Oh, it goes further. Oh, there he is.
Yep, you see him. He's sort of rolling back and forth between the shelves, seeming to endlessly be trying to organize them.
Hello?
He seems a little startled and turns to face you.
Hello?
Archivist, right?
Yes, I am the archivist.
Yes,
name?
hi.
Hello?
Oh, what's your name?
I am the archivist.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
So we met Rivet. She told us to come here.
What do you want?
We are the ones your master sent. Well, we're waiting for. We're the ones out of time.
Well, isn't that great for you?
Oh, this one's not as nice. Yay.
If you had information on the calamity and how it started and how it might be from happening.
I have a great deal of information. Or I did.
What do you mean, did?
Well, in case you hadn't noticed, the library has become quite out of control. And until I can organize it once again, I am afraid I cannot access the information you require.
Is there a way that we can help you get the books back in order?
Oh, I'm sure you won't want to help me with the entire library. That's going to take years. But if you can find the books that I need out there, then bring them back. I can access what you need.
And he kind of
So,
gestures back out into the main hall.
Have an
So,
idea
how would we
what the
turn
books
them
look like?
off?
Turn them off? You can't turn them
Yeah,
off.
they're kind of flying.
You just have to find the ones you need and take them.
Oh, we just
What do
have
the
to
books
grab
look
it?
like?
Yes. Hence why it has taken me
Oh.
so long to try and organize this mess.
Archivist, why are they flying?
Because they became bored.
Books do that 200 years later?
My master's books do.
Ah, fair enough.
Know what the books look like that we were trying to get? What's the name on them or color?
I would need the treatise on deity politics, a history of the world beginning in the Primal Age, and the complete thesis on magical theory and execution.
Archivist,
Right.
what was the second book?
The history of the world beginning in the Primal Age.
Thank you. Do you know where they might be floating around?
Out there.
In the big circle of books.
Could you tell us what each of them look like specifically?
Like books.
Like, what's the color of each of them?
My goodness, what is education coming to? One is brown, the other is brown, and the third is brown.
Just didn't know if they were multicolored. You know, there are different colored books.
How many books would we, John, would we estimate are in the flurry of books outside?
Oh, thousands.
Darn it! I thought so.
All right. So,
I
are these books magical in any means?
All. Oh, sorry.
All books are magical.
Fantastic.
have anything that could help us catch it?
Do your hands not work?
I knew that was going to be the answer. I just.
We're gonna
Right,
catch something with
All
these
right.
hands, that's for sure.
What'd you say?
Shit, I had a question. I said we're gonna catch something with these hands. That's all. I was gonna ask a question.
Okay. So, if we
is
had a
there-
way to dispel the magic of the books, what would happen?
Ha! You can't.
We can't?
Even with the spell magic?
I
Yeah.
seriously doubt your poultry magic is a match for that of my master.
It's very true.
Does he
Science
know?
is
Does
another
the
question.
does the archivist know that we're referring to Tordek's magic, not Thorn's?
I mean,
I'm
no.
just thinking. He
he's
means
saying
magic
that
in
in reference
general.
to all of you.
Okay, fair enough. Just making sure.
Fine. Did you have a question that you...
Yeah, and I forgot it already.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I think we need to catch those books.
Archivist, is there any way to call a book to us? Call a specific book to us?
Not for you.
But
You
could
call us?
someone...
Only my master could control them fully.
What if someone could just look like your master?
I suppose it might help.
Is it just they respond to verbal commands, or do they require some magic to be called?
Of course they require magic.
But if someone that looked like your master were to just walk in there and call for it, would it come?
If someone who looked like my master stepped into that room and called the exact title of the book he was looking for, I estimate a 33.33% chance you would get the book.
You know what? That's higher odds than I thought it would be.
Do you,
Right.
Do we have anyone that can...
yeah, we
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
That's why I was just waiting for someone to say it.
If no, I'm working on it. Archivist, do you think that would still work even if the person didn't sound like your master?
I believe the percentage would drop to a 28.34% chance.
Would it remain at that chance if that person were to try multiple times?
Yes, I believe so.
Well, then I think I'm going to turn to the rest of the group. Well, then I think I should try.
Yes, please.
All right. Archivist, thank you. We'll be back. I'm going to go out to the main area again with all the flurry of books. And
Well, you may want to disguise yourself first here, then
well, okay.
not.
Good point.
While she's doing that, I go out. Can I, as they're circling around, can I see the names on books? Are they flying like super fast?
They are flying pretty quickly. You'd have to make a perception check.
So before we actually go out there, I'm gonna tell them. Oh, actually, no, that's not fair. Disregard. Anyway, I'm going to cast Disguise Self, to make myself look like the image that Rivet had shown us earlier.
Rolling great.
Then,
I got an 11.
and then I'm going to walk out into the room. Do any of the books immediately react?
Some of them kind of dip a little closer to you.
Okay. I'm just gonna call out to the, I don't know if I have to preface it with anything, but what's the first one? The treatise on deity politics.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
I'm just calling out to the room, to the books. The treatise on deity politics.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Does she have advantage because she looks like him?
I do have advantage because of well, actually, technically, let me just check something real quick.
You need to at least see what they hear what they look like for at least a minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Is it just the sound or is it the look as well? Because I can't remember. I haven't ever actually used that thing.
Well, I mean,
You got that like the.
That was level 4.
I'm gonna
yeah.
give you advantage anyway for looking like him.
Cool. Cool. I'm gonna do. You said persuasion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's my first try, and there's my second try.
I only see the first try.
Yeah.
No, that was the second one. Why did it for?
I only see the 10.
Honor system. The first one was 19. The second one was 10.
Okay. I believe you.
Yeah.
So, one of the books kind of shudders and veers and flies down into your hand, and it is indeed the one you were looking for.
And does it like stop fluttering and it's like still and silent now?
It settles into your hand.
Yes. Okay. Going to just hand it to Corey. Get ready to, or somebody near me. Get ready to
Hold
grab
it.
it. Hopefully. And I'm gonna call out again. The history of the world, beginning in the primal age.
Persuasion.
Oh, I forgot that.
You're gonna have to roll each time.
Sorry. Let me try to roll it slower between the two. First, there's the first. Well, that didn't even show up at all. VTT being stupid. The first one was a 22, so the second is an 18. If that matters. It's
Weird
only
that the
showing the
first ones
second
aren't
one.
showing up.
Yeah,
Yeah, the first one's never. It's not showing.
that's weird. But anyway,
Yeah. So again, one of them flutters and shifts out of the group and comes down, and it is the book you're looking for.
gonna hand that one off too, and I'm getting so excited. And gonna call it one last time. The complete thesis on magical theory and execution. And let's try this again. See if my roll's good. First one was it shows the first one this time.
Oh wow!
Exact opposite
Nat 1
rolls.
to a nat 20.
Exact opposite rolls.
Yep. So the third book flies down into your hand.
And it's the right one.
Yep.
I believe that's all 3.
Okay. Yes, it is.
I walk.
I'm gonna put them in my back. I'm gonna get them for you, whoever I give them to, and I'm gonna put them in my pack.
Okay.
Just to
Somebody just
get
needs
them out of
to
our hands.
come in.
Well, that's what I'm gonna go back in and talk to Archivist. Tell him it worked.
Yeah, but I was wondering why you put him in your bag when we just need to like just walk in.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, maybe not. I'll just go hold them then.
Go hand them. Archivist.
I still have my disguise self up.
Okay.
I just
Why would
Does he know it's me?
Yes, he knows it's you. He saw you put it
Okay.
on.
he watched you change?
Okay, good. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was like paying attention. Okay. I'm gonna ask.
Behind the
I'm gonna-
bookshelf.
Yeah, I'm gonna like kind of hold up the books and tell him we got the books we need. greatly appreciate your help. Do you need to get any specific books? We don't think we can stay here for years helping you, but was there anything that you needed?
Those books will give me the information you require.
No.
All right,
Is it
friend. How
Trevor?
long must we wait?
He'll hold out his hands for the books.
Okay, I'll give him the books.
He takes them and he files them onto the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Ask your questions.
Oh, what was it that Rivet said? She said something specific. When did this god begin formulating this plan for the calamity?
Approximately 2,153 years ago.
I called it. It is 2,000 years ago. Okay.
What?
You know
I-
what god was planning?
I'm afraid that information is not available.
Oh, really?
What can you
Okay.
tell us about the god that it was?
There is one god who sticks out as the most likely culprit.
Who?
What is that?
Vecna.
And
No.
what makes them
Ah.
makes them the most likely culprit?
He was the ancient deity of necromancy.
Oh, that does make sense.
Right. If we were to try to stop him from having this happen at all, would we need to go back in time 2,000 years ago? 2,153.
If you wish to stop his plan at the start, yes.
When would the time to stop his plan be?
2,153.
You broke up, Megan.
No. That's not
When
necessarily-
would the easiest time to stop his plan be?
At the beginning.
Yes.
How exactly would we stop his plan?
Without knowing the specifics of his plan, I cannot say.
All right.
Are there any gods that are still alive?
Only my master.
Your master.
Master is a
God?
god.
Indeed.
You know your master's
Who?
name?
No.
You don't know? Okay.
What's your master the god of?
Everything.
Oh.
All right. Ladies, do you guys have any more questions? Anything?
Where could we find your master?
I am unsure where he went.
Do you know why he left?
If I were to hazard a guess, he had matters to attend to elsewhere.
Do you know what specifically is in the armory?
Many of my master's creations for war.
If you could be so kind, including what?
Several improvements on common weapons.
Interesting. How would we get there from here?
Through the door.
There are two doors in here. Which door?
There is the door you entered through and the door to the armory.
Oh, it's right there? Oh, great. Great. Awesome. Ladies, anything else?
Anything tell us at all about the plan or who may be involved in the plan?
I am not sure of the specifics of the plan. I do know it was meant to bring necromancy back into the world and shroud all in darkness. I believe the Raven Queen was somehow involved.
Right.
Trying to stop necromancy from happening or trying to bring it back?
I cannot say.
I think we need to stop it from coming back.
Yeah, I know, but he said that the Raven Queen was somehow involved, and I didn't know which side she was involved in. Assuming not bringing it back, considering if Vecna was the one who wanted to bring it back, she definitely would not help him, and because he hated her.
Right. The
So
Raven
I'm
Queen.
assuming it's for the opposite of what he is for. I just didn't know.
Yeah, so far evidence it seems to me is pointing towards, the Raven Queen is.
Yeah, we don't need to let it come back. No.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anything else that you can tell me about Raven Queen and her plans?
Sorry, Megan, you're breaking up a lot.
So
She said, is there anything else about the Raven Queen and her plans that the archivist can tell us?
I'm afraid the Raven Queen is notoriously enigmatic.
Yeah,
We
she's
knew-
like that in our time too.
We knew that.
It is her purview.
You know-
She is the goddess of darkness and death.
Yeah,
Can you tell
yeah,
us?
makes sense.
what were you trying to say, Defiance?
Archivist, can you tell us anything about any champions of hers?
I do not believe there has been a champion of hers in over 200 years.
Well,
Me. That was 200 years ago. Me.
Can you tell us about the last one or last ones?
My last known records of a champion of the Raven Queen are incomplete and speak of failure.
Oh,
you mean they died?
Records are incomplete.
Oh, great.
you have any records of a scythe attached to the Raven Queen?
Of course,
Maybe its destruction?
I believe there is a piece in the armory.
What?
There's a piece of the destroyed scythe in the armory?
I believe my master was keeping it.
Well, he was waiting for us for 200 years.
Okay.
Do you know where all the other pieces are?
Records are incomplete.
Well, Pell gave her an item to help locate it if one was ever near.
Yes. Okay. I pull out my raven, metal raven. Does this look familiar to you?
No,
Is the raven doing anything?
Yeah, the raven seems to be kind of leaning toward the door to the armory, and its wings are partially opened.
Well, I think we found where we need to go and when we need. So, John, what would we say to Rivet year? What would we just say 2,143 years ago?
Yeah.
Not the specific date. Okay, cool. Just making sure. 2,000. I'm just writing this down. Sorry.
How? Was it 2,143? You said?
Yeah, it was 2,143 years.
I just completely misheard that number. Okay.
You have a specific date that the plan started, or even like an area of the world?
I believe the plans first took effect in the region you would know as Caliphate.
Caliphate. Why does that name sound familiar?
Because it's on the map.
That's
No. But like, I feel like we were. Isn't that where we started?
that's where. Are you saying that in character or out of character?
No, I genuinely cannot remember that part.
That's where Sabai
That's
is.
where my character is from.
Sabai. Okay.
The whole
Caliphate is
desert
okay.
region is the Caliphate.
Yeah. Do you know where within Caliphate a more localized region would have
Records are
started?
incomplete.
He can't tell us everything, Corey. We're gonna have to do some things ourselves.
To clarify,
No, I know.
to clarify, the stuff that he's talking about right now starting in Caliphate. Is that the stuff that, like, 2,100 years ago starting?
Yes, in this area, 2,143 years ago, was the genesis of these plans.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But we have no idea where in Caliphate, but we're gonna have to figure that part out.
Well, it's the area that we know as Caliphate. So
The area we know, you know what I mean.
just
Is
it might need clarifying.
there anything? I mean, what we're talking about right now is time travel. Is there anything that we need to know? Any rules for time travel? Like,
Don't kill your grandfather.
yeah.
No.
Don't sleep with your grandmother.
That's so
I find the
awkward.
odds
Why
of
would
that
you say
highly
that?
unlikely.
Well, because I'm thinking that probably, you know, when the scythe was created.
The scythe was created in the Age of Dreams at the dawning of time.
So
Oh,
it would have
yay.
been. It would have been created. Do you know when it was destroyed?
No. Records are incomplete.
But probably is fully complete, and I just don't know what having two extremely powerful weapons at the same time do.
Oh, I see what
Uh,
you're
Right. I was just trying to see if anything bad would happen. It's fine.
Nah, it'll be fine.
All right, so
You need that
Art-
hurry. Time is
not-
not a line. Time is a weave.
Okay.
all right. Well, if you've been utterly helpful in this time, we appreciate all your efforts and work.
Of course.
I'm gonna go check out the armory, and I'm gonna follow the raven. Does it change as I get closer to the door?
Its wings start to like open more.
I'm gonna be still talking to the robot while she's doing that, FYI.
I go into the room.
I don't know who you want to deal with first, me or her.
I'll reveal the room and then we can finish up with the robot.
Okay.
And cool. Alabaster?
Ignore that.
Oh, I was about to say, like, cool. Coy, wait, stop, don't touch anything. Do not touch things.
I'm not gonna touch anything.
Well, that's rich.
Alright, so what did you want to finish up with the robot?
What's its name? Archivist. All the things you told us, I understand you got some of that information from the treatise on deity politics, the history of the world beginning in the primal age. But what information might we need from the third book, the complete thesis on magical theory and execution?
That book helps inform how to send you back.
Oh.
Does it contain information on just sending us back or moving
It
more
contains all
freely?
collected knowledge of magic over the past 3,000 years.
Archivist, do all the books in the archive need to stay in the archive?
I'm afraid so.
Of fucking course. How is it that we can move through time?
I'm afraid I do not understand the specifics of the magic. Time is the purview of my master and my master alone.
Do we need to find your master then in order to go back these 2,000 years?
No, he left the tools to provide you that transport.
Where are these tools?
Rivet knows.
Of course. Thank you. And I'm gonna go off and catch up with the group.
Okay.
That's all I need to hear. And I'm assuming Tordex also coming with us, so I'll move his token.
Oh god, I forgot Eric wasn't here.
But it is 1:57. I'm just pointing out.
Well,
Yeah, no, that's why we gotta do this
here's what
quick.
I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the description of this room and what it looks like, and then we're going to probably end.
Oh,
Cool.
I wanted to get the piece of my side.
I want to keep going, but Eric's not here, and I feel bad, and John wanted to end it too, so.
I wanted to look in the room.
So, looking around the room, you see that there are obviously 2 tables on either side. They have glass cases over the objects within. Most of the objects inside look like fairly mundane equipment, probably enchanted, but it doesn't really look like anything amazingly special. On the right-hand side, you do see a silver rod with a raven skull on one end that looks like it is most likely what you're looking for.
Nice.
The statue on the back wall is also holding an item that looks nothing like anything any of your characters have seen before, but it does look important.
In term, like just glowing or just looks big? What do you mean?
He was getting ready to show us, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dear God. This is so crazy.
I don't
And
see
that's where
anything.
we're going to end it.
Is that a gun?